what you need tonight. A little something to whet your appetite, and it's gonna make you feel alright. Sweet Gravy and Carmen Kirk, check them out as they go to work. Congratulations on your new podcast. Now open up a can of whoop ass and blast, blast, blast. This is Angelo, and I hope you like this show. Wow, yeah.
Ooh, Carmen, welcome back to another episode of Sweet Gravy. Thank you for having me.
How are you?
We took a little hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah. How are you first?
Good. So we went and did a little hiatus. Is that how you say it?
Sure.
And, we just needed a week to regroup, kind of get back together, what we've been doing. We kind of pushed ourselves back into like a corner where we would record our episodes on a Friday. And then we'd have to upload it, and then it would be out on a Saturday. And it just felt too rushed,
Yeah.
And we're like, once you switch schedules and we weren't doing it the times that we were doing it before, it just got, we were both getting off of work, and we're like, let's do it. So now we're fresh and we're ready to go. Back at it. Feel good?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, it's been a busy couple of weeks, especially with me in school. So that plays a part in it. And, sometimes you get busy and then if you're a little bit behind or you're always feeling rushed, But, I feel great.
One thing. And then it's Christmas time.
Holiday time.
This holiday time. Oh, yeah, holiday. Kwanzaa's going on right now. No, Hanukkah's going on right now.
Chanukah.
Chanukah?
That's how they have it downtown.
Oh, okay.
They have signs everywhere, and it's Chanukah. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but that's what it says.
What's your favorite holiday song?
I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite holiday song.
You don't have a favorite holiday song?
No, I hate Christmas music. It kills me. It's like, oh my God.
I like the song. I don't know what it's called, but it starts off. It's got like a beat. It goes, bow, 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 and then this voice like is real quiet at the beginning, and then it's like bow, 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 and then you hear like this guy and he's kind of breathing. He's like, whoo, ha, whoo, ha. Huh? You know that song? What? You go, whoo, ha, a booty, one hobbit. That's great.
That's your favorite holiday song?
Yeah, that's my favorite holiday song.
No, I'm not into. Well, they say Mariah Carey's "All I Want Is Christmas" or "All I Want for Christmas Is You" is the number one, and apparently every year is number one. Like it charts number one.
It used
might
to
go
be
in
Feliz
and out,
Navidad.
Yeah,
that used to be the number one song.
I guess for the last few years it's been Mariah Carey. So everybody's Mariah Carey hit number one again. Her Christmas song.
Her song's out there.
Yeah,
and then
it's a good Christmas song.
And then Michael Bublé. He gets a lot of albums sold because he's got like a Christmas album where he's like singing like Christmas songs. Good
I didn't know that. I feel like a lot of people got Christmas albums. People just do it. They're like, well, maybe we can get a Mariah Carey hit. Like, no, you're not.
Well, I know that there's like a rock and roll Christmas. I know my parents had it, and it was like all the, like Tom Petty had like a song on there, and then like Paul McCartney.
Like a compilation.
Yeah, just a compilation of all these people like singing Christmas songs. Luckily, whenever I was growing up, my parents didn't listen to Christmas music all the time. We'd listen to that CD on Christmas Day, maybe Christmas Eve. That's about it.
I mean, I guess I heard it on the radio. Just riding in a car. When I was younger, we listened to the radio a lot, so you would hear it, or my mom would put on like the Christmas channel, like, oh, turn that. I don't even think she liked it. I think she did it for us, and it's like we don't like that either.
Right.
So,
at my job, one lady, she made ornaments of all the people that I work in a company, and there's only like 8 people in the company. So she made these like figurine ornaments of each of us, you know, that work there, and everybody had like a defining thing, something like a little hobby of theirs. But I'm very closed off.
Yeah, you don't tell people.
I don't present myself very well, you know.
You yeah, you don't tell people anything about you. You stay to yourself.
I give them what they need, and that's it, right? Well, so this woman, she went on the interwebs and creeped on my Facebook, and she saw a picture of me playing guitar on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Carmen. She, 2 pictures, actually, she saw. And it's a screenshot from a video, right? And of me playing guitar on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And she made a figurine of me playing guitar. And then she said, "Oh, hey, I made ornaments, and I got you with your guitar." And she was like super excited about it.
Oh my God.
And I was like, "What?" And she said, "Oh yeah, I saw a picture of you with the guitar on on the place with all the stars on the ground." I was like, "Oh no," because in the picture, I don't know if she made an ornament of the pic at this time. If she made a picture of the ornament, an ornament of the picture, right? Like, because I was wearing the shirt that had a
might as well say it. Go ahead.
Penis on it that said "scut." Right?
Yeah.
And
but it don't look like a penis.
It doesn't.
Right.
But it looks like a blimp more than anything. But if you look at it, you're like, "What? I know what that is." Right? And then I was like, "Oh no, well, she just saw the picture, but that's fine." So then I go up there, and then
oh my God, that's so weird.
It's an ornament of me playing the guitar. And I was like, "Okay, this is fine." You know, she handmade this like thing out of.
But she probably zoomed in and analyzed the shit out of that.
Nah, I don't think
But you
so.
still can't see nothing.
Yeah,
like
you can't
really
see
see it. It's just a.
Yeah, but I was like, "All right, that's not bad." And the guitar kind of obstructs the view. And I'm like, "It's okay, you know, this is no big deal." And then there's a guy that works at the office, and he's a very affable guy. You know, he wants to like start the conversation all the time, and you know, chit chat. And he was like, this is the following day. He said, "Oh, do you play guitar? You play guitar?" And
he was like, "Buddy."
Yeah, he was like, "I got a guitar, man." He's like, "You play guitar?" And I said, "No."
So he's like, "This is my breakthrough.
Yeah,
this is how I'm gonna
know this man.
This is how I'm gonna get Kurt to tell me about himself."
He said, "Do you play guitar?" I said, "No." Meanwhile, there's a photo, and on this
why
picture,
didn't you just say yes
on this picture? Because I don't want it to snowball into something else, Carmen. It's already at where it's at. Right?
I know, but
and in this picture, my eyes are closed, like I'm singing with my heart, Carmen. You know, one of my favorite movies is about a boy, and Hugh Grant. He's a man alone, and he talks about how ugly people are when they sing with their eyes closed. You know, because they're so in it. I was in it at that moment during that video. At that that's why that picture's on the interwebs, because I look so into it, Carmen, and it looks like I should be there. You know. So the guy's like, "You play guitar?" And I said, "No." He said, "I wonder why."
She's like, "He was where the stars are." He's like, "The Hollywood Walk of Fame. Yeah. He was playing guitar there." Oh my God, this guy, he was.
So I tell him no. He's like, "Well, for some reason I thought you played guitar." And I said, "It's the ornament up there." Angela saw this picture of me with a guitar, and yeah, so she made the thing, and I was like, "But I don't actually play guitar." And he was like, "Oh, it's just like a photo op." And I was like, "Well, kinda," because I can't say that it was a song, like that I was singing the song, you know, on the boardwalk, you know.
You could have just said I was being silly with my friends.
Yeah, just being silly. And he was like, "Oh, a photo op," but there's a whole video behind it, right? Like that, I definitely can't show him because the lyrics to the songs are. They would be offensive when that picture was taken in 2015. Today, No way.
Yeah, you might get fired.
So then he walks away. He's like, "Huh, I thought you knew how to play guitar." He walks away. I was like, come to the end of the day. Here comes the woman that made the ornaments. She's like, "I feel like a horse's ass. I thought you don't play guitar?" And I said, "No, I don't." I don't play guitar, and I didn't do anything, Carmen. Like, I literally, all this is nothing to do with me.
They created this entire situation, and then you're just in the middle of it.
I'm just right there, and I look
You're
like
in
an
the middle of it,
asshole,
though.
right? Because I misled them.
Even though you didn't even know she was making an ornament, you didn't know she went on your Facebook page.
Right.
No, that's silly. It's so funny because that video really not that. It's not. It's you guys just being silly. It's
Right.
not really not
Yeah.
a big deal. But
we
like,
were in Hollywood. I gave a guy $10 to play his guitar. He was busking in the street, and I give him $10 to play the guitar, which I can't play. I sing a song, I strum it, and on the video there's like a close up of my fingers not touching any strings, away from the frets. Like.
yeah, for 2 whole days they thought you were a celebrity or something that they didn't know what was going on.
They didn't know
but
what's
for like
going
2
on.
whole days they were like, what is this guy?
Yeah, what's he
This been
doing
going-
over
oh my
here?
God, what is he? It's so funny. People want to know more if they don't know. If you don't, like, that's what made me like you in the beginning. Because I'm like, who is this guy who just walk around and he don't talk to nobody? He's very selective with what he says and who he says it to and how he says it. And I was like, he gonna fucking talk to me. Eventually you're gonna talk to me. We live
Sooner or
next door.
later.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, you had to. And then but it's intriguing. I think mystery is intriguing to people. It don't matter whether you're somebody who, like, it's a girl who likes you or just a boss or a coworker. If you don't tell them anything, they want to know.
They want to
what
know.
What are you
Right.
hiding?
Yeah. What are you hiding? And then that was like the skill, right? Like, that was the skill. Like, oh, he knows how to play guitar.
That's why.
That's probably why he's so mysterious,
Then they find out you don't, and then
Yeah.
they even further
It's even
away
worse.
from what they.
And it makes it even worse. And then she's like, well, I know you unicycle. Because there was unicycling photos on there too, right? I'm like, yeah, I have, But
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, people want to know more. That's all it is. People always want to know more. Like, I tell you at work, if I put a piece of paper towel over my food,
people always look at it.
they look under it. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Right.
I don't know. I didn't know what that paper towel in there was. It's a paper towel on top of a plate. I don't understand why that's so difficult. But they're like, you cover it up and then I want to see what's in there.
Gotta know.
Isn't that a weird thing?
No, it's the intrigue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I gotta tell you, like you're saying that I try to, man, I've been just a real knucklehead lately, Carmen.
Why do you say that?
Because we're texting we're in a group thread with our landlord, you, me, and he, and we were talking about the it's winter time, maybe there's some stuff trying to get in,
Yeah, obviously.
outside creatures.
Yeah,
trying
it's
to
winter
get into
time.
the
It's
warmth of our home.
yeah.
And in this text, he texted, and then I was like, I don't know what we're supposed to text him back. And I'm texting with you what to text him, right?
On the group thread.
On the group thread, right? And then I was like, what am I supposed to tell him? You're like, okay, well, maybe we just say this, because I don't want to do it in the first place. I got the anxieties about it. I don't want to talk to the people. I just don't want it. Don't want that in my life, Connor.
Yeah, but he'll put us in the group chat, but like, you're the man of the house. That's
He's
your job
asking
to
me,
talk. Yeah,
right?
he wants to talk to you. He does not want
Right.
me to. He feels like, yeah, my opinion is definitely not as valuable as yours. He's like, he knows how to fix stuff. He knows how to do things.
Right.
She's just a girl that lived there, so of course he goes to you first.
So he's asking about maybe if we have like stuff in our ceilings, if we can hear anything in our ceilings rummaging around. And I texted him back a whole paragraph, And
that was a lot. First off, that's
I
where
texted too much.
you went wrong right there. Why was the
texted too
paragraph so
much.
long?
I text them too much, and
Oh
then
my god, you kept going.
and it's just I wanted to put it all out there. I don't want to be holding back any information. So I used the word mouse, right? Mm-hmm. And then I used the word critter, right? And then I needed a third thing to describe a rodent, right? Mm-hmm. And I said vermin.
You said we haven't seen any of the critters, but if we do, we'll let you know. We'll keep our eyes and ears peeled for the vermin. Right. I was like, oh my god.
I said ears peeled because that's a weird thing to say. Nobody says keep your ears peeled, But I said keep your ears peeled and our eyes open for vermin.
See, the way that you said that is kind of like now we are on the lookout.
We're on the lookout
for if mice come in here.
Yeah, we're hunting them.
Like now we're like it's cold. A mice might try to get in.
Yeah, they might try to get in.
We got to sit there and just watch to see if they come, and then text him and say,
"I
think one's here now."
What the fuck? It's silly, yeah.
Like, dude, no, we don't hear any mice or anything. But if we hear something, we'll tell you what the fuck.
So I text, and then you text me after I sent that message. You're like, "Man, you're silly." I was like, "Why is that?" And you said, "I'll tell you when you get home." And I hate that. I hate the tell you when I get home because I got to know right now. Because I'm stressing out about it. I'm like, I know that message that I sent the landlord was too long.
It was way too
and I know that
it should have been 2 cents.
I know that I used 3 different words, 3 different words for the same thing, I know I did it. I had to because that's the way that I prefer to write.
That's why other people have a hard time with our language.
And I was like, I don't want to repeat, the same word.
You thought about it too much.
Yeah,
you're just texting a guy.
But I sent it out, and then you were like, the word vermin. That's a silly word.
Mm-hmm. I hate that word. It's so
think
gross.
It stems from the Hell's Kitchen episode. Whenever that.
It was like, I told him that vermin brought that oh my god, that episode creeps me out. They kept saying vermin the whole episode. I was like, oh my god, that's worse than
so
mouse.
Then I said vermin, and then you're like, that word, it's silly. And then I went back and I was because I'm so like I'm rereading the text, analyzing what I said, analyzing how I worded everything. I'm like, oh man. And then I'm reading it, and then I text. I text you back. I say, well, I already said critter and mouse. I had to use a different word. 2 texts. I already text critter and mouse. Period. Send. Other one. I had to use a different word. And then you text me, you said, boy, wrong thread. And then I look at it, I text that to our landlord.
Yeah. I was like, this is what I told you. I'll tell you when you get home.
Right.
That's exactly why, because I knew. I was like, nope. It's too long of a conversation to text. That's why I always say, I'll text you. I'll tell you when you get home.
Right.
But yeah, you're funny.
Stress. It stresses me out.
I think that you stress out about things like that too much. For me, I'm a grown ass woman. That's a grown ass man. I'm not about to be nervous about texting you. Something you got me all the way fucked up. This is what it is. This is how it is. This is what we need. This is what we don't need. It's pretty simple.
I can't do it.
It's pretty cut and dry. Like, I'm not about to be sitting there like thinking about it.
No, I gotta think about it. I think about it, and then the worst is whenever I've already sent it and it's gone,
and you can't do anything, and you're like,
it's like it's gone.
But that's
I can't undo
because you're overthinking it.
It can't be undone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It happens to me all the time.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm like that with Facebook posts. I rethink them before I put them on there for everybody to see. But I don't know. Yeah, you're funny. You had me cracking up laughing today. It was really funny.
Yeah.
So last episode we talked about the Thanksgiving dressing you made, the White Castle dressing, which I think this is the infamous White Castle dressing, and it's gonna
infamous.
It's gonna be part of our podcast history forever. And my friend Ariel said, "Girl, it has potential. I think you guys got to try it again."
Christmas.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Not that quick.
People need
maybe
stuffing
next
at
year.
Christmas?
No, not next year. Either.
What? Christmas, but they don't go in the trash this time.
But you got to make the Christmas dinner because I got to work.
You working on Christmas Day?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get it off.
That's fine. We'll have. What should we have
for Christmas dinner?
Right.
I don't know. We'll figure out something and get it beforehand.
Chinese?
No, we don't have
Apparently,
to have
it's become due to.
I can cook the night before and have it ready and heat it on the day of.
Due to the Christmas Story. You ever see that movie?
Mm-hmm.
They eat Chinese food on Christmas night.
Mm-hmm.
Because they ruined their dinner. It wasn't made right. I can't remember what happened, but they eat Chinese.
It's been a while.
And apparently that's become a tradition for families now that they order Chinese on Christmas rather than cooking a big meal. What do you think about that?
Why? Because nobody else open. That ain't no tradition. That's convenience. Ain't
no,
nobody
but
else
it's because
open.
of the movie, Carmen.
Yeah, but no one else is open. You can't get nothing else.
So are they open because the movie has people
You can get
asking them
pizza
to be
and you
open?
can get Chinese. That's what you
They
can
still
get.
serve pizza?
Oh yeah, we used to have our place open on Christmas. Only for a short amount of time, but
Right.
yeah, people Christmas is a holiday they might have went all out for Thanksgiving, and then by the time Christmas comes, it's like I don't want to spend the money on that all over again.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of work for some people cooking for a large family.
Right.
So I'm like, we're just gonna have pizza this year.
Yeah.
But
Oh man, I wouldn't mind doing pizza for Christmas.
there is a
Some
lot
Cape Cod
of people who can't cook
Cape Cod Cafe pizza
for
for Christmas. It's a
What,
deal.
from the actual place.
No, from the freezer aisle.
Oh
Best freezer pizza ever. Cape
no,
Cod
we could do
Cafe
better than that
pizza.
because you can have that anytime.
Yeah. Well, any time is Christmas time.
Yeah, that's true.
Christmas time is any time.
Yeah, I think you got to sit Christmas out just because of that Thanksgiving stuffing.
Uh-huh.
But Ariel said that it had potential and it could have
course it
been really
does.
good. You just rushed it. You rushed it. That's all it was.
Because you said you wanted to eat at 12.
Yeah,
And
but
it
you
was
can't rush
11:30.
things like that. Those things take time and it's okay. You know how I am. I take forever doing stuff.
Yeah, I know. We didn't eat till 3.
Mm-hmm. You could have took your time.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Should have taken the time.
Yeah, that's super funny to me. But we've been well, speaking of the holidays, we've been doing a lot of parties at my job recently. Parties, more parties. And today,
Little functions at your job.
yeah, little
hosts.
banquets.
Right.
And yeah, today I was like, man, I was looking at the clock. It's 7:14. I just put the eggs in the pan. When you cooking eggs for 20 people at one time, it takes a long time for that.
You don't cook them on the flat top?
No, we don't have a flat top. We have a planche.
Oh.
A planche is different because the heat source is in the middle, and then all around the circle or the edges are.
You have a hot spot in the middle.
Right, that's it.
Right.
It's not spread out, and it's really small too.
I get it.
So yeah, so if you put eggs on that thing, it's gonna burn in the middle. They'll turn green so quick on there because it gets so hot. So you have to do it in the pan.
If you put lime juice in there, they won't turn green?
I don't do that.
But if you put a little bit of lime juice, don't they not turn green?
Kirk, I don't do that, so I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why you would do that though.
So they don't turn green.
If you cook the shit out of them, they still gonna turn green.
Carmen, you put it in there so that way they don't know that you overcooked them, right?
Kirk, if you overcook eggs, they gonna be brown regardless, and they green.
Green eggs and ham.
Yeah.
I was reading
hard
a
to cook
thing
eggs.
on the interwebs that said that the reason that book came out was because Dr. Seuss's publisher made him a bet that he couldn't make a book with less than 50 words in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then so that's why green eggs and ham repeats itself.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny?
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, when you cooking eggs, it's not a hard task, but it's like you gotta know what you're doing, or it's gonna be a problem. Like people come in there and they're like, "I want my eggs medium rare to medium." It's just got, what the fuck is
Can
that?
I get them over sunny side up?
Yeah, stupid shit. I want them between sunny and over easy. Like
Right, you just flip over one little piece of.
if you once you flip them over, they done with. And then it's just
No, you
a
just
headache.
flip it like half of it over, like
Yeah.
like a little omelet fold.
Yeah, and so we're doing these banquets, and the banquets are fine, but the service, we're still doing the service in the middle. And today we had this disgruntled couple that came in. These two really old people, and they came in. They ordered their food, and so I made the food that's on the ticket that they ordered. And then the girl went back to the table, and the guy said, "I ordered bacon too." And so she was like, "No, you didn't order bacon." Well, the wife was like, "Honey, you didn't order bacon." And he was like, "Yes, I did. I want bacon." And so she come back to the kitchen to get the bacon. I put it on the grill for a second, get it hot, whatever. And then she comes back and she's like, "He said he ordered an English muffin too." I'm like, "Is he paying for all this stuff?" And so she's like, "Put that in too." So I'm like, all right. So I gave her both at the same time. So then she goes back to the table, and then he sends her back and say, "My food got cold while I was waiting on the bacon in the English muffin."
The food that he already had?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So then we had to remake his food. He sent it all back.
And then the bacon and the English muffin were cold?
Was still just sitting there.
Right.
And then she came back and he was like, "Now the English muffin and the
Right.
bacon is cold and the regular." And she was like, "I don't know." She was like, "All right, Carmen, I'm so fucking sorry. If we were busy, I would have been like, fuck that. He's not getting anything else. I don't care. I'm done. Call a manager because this is ridiculous."
Right.
But we were slow today. So she comes back. She's like, "Can you just make all of it at the same time?"
Yeah, just do it all over again.
And she was like, "And can you please add a muffin or something in there?" She was like, "I don't care if you give me a fucking tip. Like, fuck them. But, like, they are about to talk to the managers and get, like, and what do you even say about that?"
Yeah,
It's
because
like,
he didn't get what he ordered. Then he gets it, but
And
now
he
his
got what
food's
he
cold.
ordered, but he
now
said he
his food's
ordered-
cold. So then he's like, "Okay, can you take this back, cook it?" And he's like, "Now this food is cold." That's a triple, Carmen.
She was,
You're out of there. 3 strikes.
She was like, "I don't even know what to fucking do right now. She was like, he got me going fucking crazy. He's just telling me he ordered food that he didn't order." And I was like, "Charge him for it."
Right.
And then at the end, they were like, "Are you going to comp that table?" Because he sent her back so many times. And she was like, "No, fuck that. He paying for that shit."
Gotta get it.
So if I get in trouble, I don't even care. But what he just put me through, how embarrassed I looked,
Right.
he's paying for that food.
He's got to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally another manager would have been like, "Comp that."
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but she was like, "Not today."
Not today.
Mm-hmm.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, we get interesting people like that. Like, especially older people dealing with their food is different because they want it a specific way. And they want it the way somebody else makes it for them or the way their wife makes it for them. And I'm not going to be that person because I'm just like getting it out the way,
Right.
So, yeah, it's interesting. It's going to be a fun time during Christmas time. We're going to have a bunch of interesting people coming in.
Nice.
And people are very demanding when it comes to the holidays, especially Christmas Day.
Right.
You don't give them their food right? Oh, my God.
You ruined my holiday.
You ruined my...
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want to ruin the holiday.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
And people are bold. They come in the kitchen like, "Hey, excuse me, can I tell you about this order?" And I'm like, can you go to your table?
Right.
You can't be in here. We got knives and hot shit and pans. So it's illegal for you to be back here.
It's illegal.
Yeah, you got to go. It's always a mess, but people are very bold, and we get a lot of little rich people, a little more entitled, so they want things perfect. I don't know. I think it's really cool though. I think it's cool during the holidays just to see different people like that.
Right.
Yeah, it's interesting. It helps me work on my attitude, I guess.
Right.
It's not working, but it is something that
You got to test yourself and be
yeah.
like,
But I haven't been able to master it. My tolerance is so low. I still
breathe,
get mad
man.
every single time.
yeah.
But today I did breathe. Today I didn't look at them at all. I didn't smile. I just went back and did it. But I was very angry inside, but I didn't say anything.
I don't think that that's the goal.
I know, but they could see on my face. Like,
I don't
oh my
think that
gosh,
that's
she
the
is
goal
so
of
angry.
what.
But I didn't say anything.
Okay.
I kept it in. So I think that's the first
one step at a time.
Yeah.
I was on break today and I was looking through my phone. You know what movie series I really enjoy?
What?
and a lot of people think that I'm joking whenever I say that I like it.
What?
Do you know what it is?
No, what is it?
Magic Mike.
Oh yeah. No, I know you like Magic Mike.
I really enjoy Magic Mike.
Why?
They're both really good movies. There's two of them. You know, Magic Mike XXL. They're just really good movies. The first one's directed by Steven Soderbergh. You know, he directed the Ocean's movies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Out of Sight. Yeah, I think he directed the whole series of The Knick with Clive Owen.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who Clive Owen is. I've never even heard of him.
Oh, he's a big star.
Oh,
Clive Owen.
Okay.
He's a Englishman. He's got blackish hair. Oh, but you know the first movie is good. It's about this male stripper, right? And he befriends this young kid and has him become a stripper. And then what's his name? All right. Matthew McConaughey's their boss. You know, it's a great movie. It's cool. It's fun. And then the second one is even better because it's about the group of guys. You know, coming together to perform one last time. It's great. They go on a road trip. It's cool. You know, my favorite type of movie is a road movie, like a road trip movie. Mm-hmm. I love those. And that's what Magic Mike XXL is. Well, while I was on my break, I see on my phone, Thandie Newton is in talks for Magic Mike 3.
Oh,
and I said,
God.
oh, no.
You're going to have to meet up with your old buddies and watch it again.
Oh, no, Carmen. They're coming out with a third Magic Mike movie. And look at what's the title of it? Magic Mike's Last Dance.
Oh,
isn't that a good title?
They are all too old. Matthew McConaughey, he can still pull it off, but you got to just sit down somewhere. He's still cute. He can still pull it off, but
he wasn't even in the second one.
What? He wasn't?
No, he and the kid went to Europe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he wasn't in the second one, and I don't know. BDR might be in it. He might not, but I'm excited about this third Magic Mike.
Oh my God,
Carmen, I'm super excited. And you know what?
I like the Magic Mike movies, but I don't care about it that much.
When Magic Mike XXL came out, I went to the mainland to watch it at the theater. Like that was I went to the mainland, got a hotel room, spent the night.
Jesus Christ, to watch a movie about these guys dancing?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's fucking ridiculous.
So I went to the mainland and I got to watch this movie, Magic Mike XXL, and I was super excited about it, and it was cool. But, however, this next time I don't have to be embarrassed by going to the movie theater to go see Magic Mike XXL. You know why? Because HBO Max is premiering it. Huh?
I'll watch it with you. I like the movie.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's probably going to be another year, maybe, but.
Or you gotta
Christmas
hold off until they start making it.
Huh? They're already Thandie Newton's in talks to be in Magic Mike 3, Carmen.
Yeah.
It's around the pike.
Wait till they start making it and let's see how it comes out. That's super funny. What else did we watch this week? Episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Mm-hmm. I like that show.
Yeah, Curb Your Enthusiasm. It's we were talking about it. I started watching Curb Your Enthusiasm in about 2007. Mm-hmm. I'd say maybe 2008, around there. And I just got hooked. Back in the day, HBO, whenever you could stream HBO through like your cable, Charter Communications, which is now Spectrum. Mm-hmm. You could HBO would only give you like 5 episodes at a time to watch on demand. It wasn't streaming; it was on demand. Yeah, and they'll give you like 5 episodes. So the 5 that you had were the back half, because there's 10 episodes in each season of Curb. Was the back half of the 5th season, and it just blew my mind. I went and then I got all the DVDs that they had at the time, the 5 seasons. Mm-hmm. I got all of them and I watched them just on repeat, over and over and over again. Yeah, I love the Curb Your Enthusiasm, Carmen.
I do too. I can't remember. I don't know. I remember watching it when I was younger. My dad liked it. Um, and it's just something I've always like kept up with. I don't remember about like the on demand or the HBO, but I'm pretty sure I've been just places I've been always had like that hookup where I could watch Curb, and so I've been able to keep up with it over the years. And yeah, it's one of my favorite little comedy shows. I think.
Yeah, it's silly.
It's not. It's not as, like I said, they need to bring Vivica A. Fox back.
We were talking about it last night about how these past couple seasons are just different, and I was thinking about it all day today. I think it's because
I know why.
Why? What's your opinion?
I think that they are rushing to the jokes now versus before. It seemed like he was this innocent guy who just lived his life and stumbled upon trouble all the time, and now he's more so going after the confrontation.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say too, but I was going to say it differently. Now they are talking about stuff that's going on like in the current culture.
Yeah, that
like,
stuff. Yeah,
they're attacking what's going on in today's society rather than before, that first, I'd say the first like 7 seasons. It was just him, and then because of his personality,
he ran into trouble
all the
time.
And
that was the whole premise.
And he was the guy that was like, he's like, why would it have to be like this? Why would it? And he was like the obtuse man because he wanted things a certain way. Or, somebody wanted to do something. It was about somebody, but now it's a culture that he's going out after, right? It's a whole culture of people. So it's like it's attackive. Is that a word, attackive?
It's a good word to use to describe it because, before, like I said, he used to walk around and just, like you said, because of his personality, he would get into trouble, and it was like he was this privileged white man, but he was still super innocent, and that's why when the blacks came into the picture, it was so interesting because he was like, they was teaching him things that he had no clue about, and so like that dynamic was like super interesting. But now, it's like he'll go to a restaurant and then immediately he's like, "Why are you doing that? Look at it!" Like, it is super attackive. It seems more obvious and
it's not as irrelevant as it used to be. Now it's like
that was the funny part about it, though.
That was what was funny about it. So it's different, it has changed, but it's still watching that episode we watched it on Monday, but it was great. I laughed the whole time.
It was definitely, we was cracking up laughing. It did have me laughing, but I mean, I guess at this point you just kind of got to get used to the new style. I think obviously he probably got couple other writers in there, or he got other people trying to change the direction and do things more current and things like that.
Well, it could just be his attitude too,
or it could be his attitude too.
Right. I know whenever
he just feel a little more rich when he woke up to make this season.
Well, the thing is, he doesn't have to. He co-created Seinfeld. So he doesn't have to do anything. He
hasn't had to do anything in a long time.
Since forever,
I mean, look at Harrison Ford. Sit your ass down. But he keep on getting in that plane. You don't have to do that. You got other people fly you. But no, he got to get in there. Like,
gotta do it.
Yeah, some people, they just do it because they love it.
Does he still wear an earring?
Who?
Harrison Ford.
I don't know.
You don't know? I wonder.
He the luckiest man in the world.
Why?
Because he didn't survive like 4 plane crash. Like, as an old man too.
Right.
That's the thing. Not a young guy. He didn't took some bumps as an old man, and it's like, sit down.
Well, he's like, oh man, whenever I crashed the plane this time, I did this. And I felt fine afterwards. So if I just do that again, I'll be all right.
Yeah.
Experience helps,
It definitely does. But Jesus Christ, somebody needed to take all his shit away from him.
Somebody needs to take him away.
Yeah, Larry David, he's older. He don't have to do anything, but I'm happy that he does. Whenever they announce they're gonna, isn't this the final one supposedly?
No, whenever they said that they were gonna do this one, they said that they were actually doing 2. They had 2 lined up. So I don't know because there was a break there. You don't know when he's gonna do another one,
right?
Because they always say, the people that work with him, they always say like he's he says every time that he's never going to do it again. And I know that there was like a 5-year break between.
Oh yeah, he
one
does
of the
it whenever
scenes.
he wants to.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm taking a break right now. I don't feel like it. And then he'll be like, yeah, I got some more ideas. So let's go back to the drawing board. And
Right.
like, he makes them so much money, and people love it so much that people allow him to just literally. When you got money and power like that in Hollywood, it's like you
It's
can do whatever you
HBO's
want.
longest running show.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. And when he takes off and he decides to come back, they're like, thank God. Get your ass back over here.
Yeah, get over here.
Yeah,
Make
you
us some money,
bring
would you?
JB Smooth with you, God
Yeah.
damn it, because he's funny too.
He is funny.
Yeah, he's silly.
He's such a good JB Smoove is such a good foil to Larry David. Like I like that they're friends, but they're like so opposite. But they teach each other. Like Larry looks at JB Smoove and how like silly he is,
And
the
how
way
he
looks
lives
at
his life
how he
with like
looks at
no
things.
consequence.
Right. He
He's
looks
just
at
like,
things
yeah.
and then he's like, he's on to something though, because he lives like that.
Yeah.
He's on to something.
He's like, this one, I'm not having these problems because I do this.
Right.
Look what you're doing. And
It's
this way.
it's a Jerry Kramer thing, like it's yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely you're right. He's a good sidekick to Larry David, and he's good on his own right. But he has to be in specific things, because I think he was the one we talked about it before. They said he got booed off the stage worse than that. I forgot who was
Gary
talking
Owen.
about it. Gary Owen said it. Said he got booed off the stage worse than he ever seen. It's like anybody get booed before.
Right.
It was the wrong audience. So if you put him in certain spots, he does really well. But his comedy is a little bit too much for certain places. Yeah.
I know he's so in Grand Theft Auto. One of the best things about Grand Theft Auto is the radio stations, right? Because you get in the car and you listen to the radio stations as well. The talk radio is really fun. Like I know in like Grand Theft Auto 4, like Phil Hendry was on there, and this is a guy that does voices. He does voices of the caller as he's interviewing them and stuff. Like it's just really funny stuff. And then JB Smoove was a guy, and his radio show was Shocker Attack. And he's talking about how he needs to drink coconut water, and he's trying to get his co-host Cheryl. He's like, Cheryl, with me, and he's like, and James was like, come on,
And it's perfect on a Grand Theft Auto.
It's perfect on
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto, and it's so funny, and oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it for us today.
Oh, you had enough.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, if you have any questions or suggestions, please go to sweetgravypod@gmail.com. You can also catch us on YouTube and every other streaming platform.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye-bye.